Welcome to the channel. I have been trying to find a different angle to tackle the current drama on YouTube when it comes to men and women. If you haven't seen it yet, there's this thing happening called Drizzle, which is a part of this soft guy era satire. A short explanation is that men are using women's logic against them in a funny way.
Nah, because I'm seeing all these dudes online talking about soft guy era this, soft guy era that. Y'all wanting girls to pay for stuff. And honestly, bro, you type of dudes, bro, is damn right. It's about time. Personally, if you ask me, it couldn't have been said better. I'm just relieved to know that it ain't just me. You want to come here asking me what I got to offer, what I bring to the table. Baby, I am the table.
The movement is a satire of Sprinkle, which, by my understanding, came from this content creator that's trying to teach women how to manipulate and exploit men.
How do you know if a dude is lying if his lips is moving? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said there's nothing wrong with two incomes? That's right. So there should be nothing wrong with you having two jobs. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
There are dozens of videos out there talking about this topic. It's mostly a back and forth about how women are delusional or men are broke, and honestly, the talking points have gotten stale for me. It's not that those videos don't have a point, it's just that it feels like they just keep saying the same thing over and over again. And for what? People have drawn a line in the sand and no one is willing to give an inch. So I decided to give my own take in my own way. Ladies, when you talk about exploiting men, caring only about the resources he can provide and how you can control them by using their desires, do you know who you sound like? This guy, Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. I am not saying you look like this, even though some of you do. What I am saying is, this is what I think you look like on the inside. Someone who manipulates, humiliates, makes false promises, and only cares about how people can be useful until they're not. Sure, you might be making yourself look beautiful on the outside, but the image you project is that of an addict who is willing to use anyone and anything to feed their addiction to luxury and decadence. Man, I want you to take a good look at this image. Burn it into your retinas. Make it so that you can project this image on your mind at will. Whenever you interact with women and they only show interest in terms of what you can give them, summon this image and walk away. If women start calling you broke to attack your ego and manipulate you, do not fall for the trap. I know some of you would fall for it. I know some of you will get manipulated. That's because you've let them use your desires as leverage. You have effectively let someone turn you into a traitor to yourself. I can't even blame men because this has been years in the making. The world has been systematically breaking down men's self-worth to make them subservient and easy to exploit. And you know what? Well played. You have successfully bred a generation of broken men that you can use at your leisure. Enjoy it while you can because you're building a dam that will eventually break and a surge of defiance will rise to counter the mental conditioning you've set and the slaves will be free. If you made it this far, you might be seriously convinced that I am anti-women. But the truth is, I am anti-exploitation. If I see it happening, I don't care which side is doing it, I will call it out. I don't like it when men are taught to treat women as objects, and I would go against anyone who would teach women to see men as wallets. I still hold on to the belief that men and women should be partners, that they should be a team and work together to tackle life's challenges. I guess before we can do that, men need to have role models to show them the way. I hate it when my videos turn into a rant fest without providing any pragmatic advice. So maybe let's take a look at someone that could be that role model.
Your grandfather said, "A great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it." And he answers.
Duke Leto Atreides I, a man who loves his woman, loves his son, loves his people. I'm not going to say that he is perfect. All humans make mistakes and leaders are but humans. He plays the game we call politics. He has his own ways of winning loyalty, not all of them noble. And in the end, he loses because he made mistakes. That's probably why I think he would serve as a good role model. Today, men are given unrealistic expectations to live by. Yes, we rise to the challenge, but if you knew you were set to fail, would you really keep trying? So maybe the first thing we do is set some reasonable standards. Love your partner and treat them with respect. Though Lady Jessica was never officially a wife, she was the only woman Leto would touch so long as she lived. Love your family. Tell your son or daughter that whatever path they may take in life, they will always have been what you needed them to be. Your kids. Love your people. You don't know how far your kindness towards the people around you in your community can go. Show them that you see value in them and maybe they will start to see value in themselves. Be the man that says, "Damn the spice," when you have to choose between money and people. And when you surround yourself with people that love you, you won't fall into any manipulations. Ladies, just treat this video as a warning. If you continue down this path of selfishness and exploitation, there will be no one there to save you and you will only have yourselves to blame. So why did I even bother making this video? Was I trying to make a point that hasn't been made before? Am I just uplifting men and calling out women? Is this just an excuse for me to keep talking about Dune? I'll let you decide. Thanks for watching.